Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wildfire Gaming, the greatest channel with under 110 subscribers. This is SlowBurne, and this is the final Smackdown before Survivor Series. Thank you for joining us, everybody, here in Los Angeles, California. Huge night of action as we continue the Survivor Series and the semifinals of the Mae Young Classic. We already know that the winner of tonight's match is going to be taking on Nikki Cross for the Women's Championship at Survivor Series. The match tonight is between Sasha Banks from Raw and Asuka from here on SmackDown. We're also going to have the final two Survivor Series matches of the quarterfinals. Seth Rollins, the United States Champion, going to be taking on Randy Orton. And, of course, the World Heavyweight Champion, AJ Styles, will be taking on the Shield's own Dean Ambrose. That's going to be incredible. But that's not all. Cruiserweight Championship match tonight as Finn Balor challenges Kyle O'Reilly of the Undisputed Era. And then to kick things off, a Cruiserweight Classic match.
The following contest
so big night for the Cruiserweights.
is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 168 pounds, Lince Dorado.
The Cruiserweight Classic kind of took a back seat, much like the Tag Team Tournament, in favor of the Survivor Series, the Mae Young Classic, and all this build-up to Survivor Series itself. But that's going to change in the weeks ahead, so we're going to go ahead and finish off round one, the qualifying round tonight. A lot of guys not competing in the qualifying round, including, of course, the current champion, Kyle O'Reilly. But this is the final match of the qualifying round. Cedric Alexander versus Lince Dorado. Wow.
And his opponent, accompanied by Big E, Xavier Woods, and Apollo Crews, representing the New Day from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander.
Wow, Cedric Alexander, to say the least, not coming alone tonight. He's looking a lot more serious than we are used to seeing. And joined by Xavier Woods and Biggie Langston, and then that looked like Apollo Crews patrolling the outside. Fists in the air, a show of solidarity, I suppose. Wow, this guy's looking very somber. Interesting. So not exactly I guess the entrance that we were expecting here. Wow! And Cedric Alexander not wasting any time getting to work on Lince Dorado. I mean, Cedric Alexander, ever since he had that incredible match in the inaugural Cruiserweight Classic against Kota Ibushi, I mean, he's been on my radar, and he's been a major blip on it, as a matter of fact. And he's so good in the ring, but is even a former Cruiserweight champion. Right now, really, he's trying to psych out Lince Dorado or something here. The New Day, had some frustration lately. They lost already in the qualifying round of the Tag Team Tournament. I don't know if that has it. Oh, nice shot there from Lince Dorado. Wow! What a drop kick in the corner. Nice arm drag, though, from Cedric Alexander. What's this now? Boom! Oh, my goodness! But Lince Dorado up immediately! Lince Dorado also... Oh, man, here we go. Another Michinoku driver. Lince Dorado also a competitor in the original Cruiserweight Classic. Struggling to get to his feet here. Cedric Alexander, the big tornado DDT. Alexander has definitely been in the driver's seat here. Measuring his man here. Boom! Huge springboard clothesline. Cederato kicked out. Oh! Nice elbow shot there. Boom! Some big shots being thrown here by Lince Dorado. Cedric Alexander finally answering back. Beautiful bridge. Pretty quick kick out there by Lince. Got a modified figure four here. I think Lince Dorado's going to tap out to that. Kickboxing on display from these guys. Great minds thinking alike there. Ooh, face first. Again. Different sort of mindset from what we've seen from Cedric Alexander in the past. Oh, here we go. Oh, what a beautiful... That's it! Wow. Some swordsmanship there. A disappointing loss for Cedric Alexander. Nail with a shooting star press, and that was it. So Lince Dorado advances in the Cruiserweight Classic. We'll be kicking off round 2 very shortly. But up next, it's time for the final match of the semifinals of the Mae Young Classic. Can't believe after all this time we are down to the wire. It's Asuka versus Sasha Banks. Absolutely huge match next. The complexion of the room changes when Asuka enters.
Making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
She has been absolutely unstoppable in Wildfire Gaming so far as a part of this tournament. She has steamrolled everybody in her path. She's definitely going to face some top competition here. I mean, Sasha Banks is Raw's last hope in the Mae Young Classic and is, without a doubt, the top competitor from that brand. Asuka's gone through Alundra Blaze and AJ Lee to get here. Getting a hero's welcome right here on SmackDown.
And her opponent, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks has been equally impressive, maybe even arguably facing stiffer competition in her journey to the semifinals, going through Paige in round 2. She didn't have to compete in round 1, neither did Asuka. And Beth Phoenix in the quarterfinals. So it's been an impressive ride for Sasha Banks as well. What a huge night for SmackDown you're having here. I mean, we saw the Women's Championship match main event Raw last night. This easily could be a main event as well, but we just got so much great stuff in the pipe here tonight. I expect there to be some respect here. The first meeting between these two. Sasha Banks was a dominant. Wow, what a shot from Asuka, setting the tone. And here we go. This could be it right here. Unsurprisingly, Sasha Banks easily kicked out. Wow. So, both women jockeying for position. And again, Asuka with a snap suplex, and again with the floater. And again, Sasha Banks kicked out instantly. Wow! And Asuka telling Sasha Banks where to put it. Oh boy. Boom! Sasha Banks rushed in against Asuka. You can't do that. What a slap. Are you kidding me? She just slapped Asuka and then nailed her with a snap suplex of her own. And that's Sasha Banks right there. Not too many people get away with slapping Asuka right across the face. Oh! Double knees! And Sasha Banks is rolling. Banks maneuvering Asuka to the ropes. Wow, Asuka is down. Spoke too soon there. I've been trying to look for an opportunity where I could talk about the history between these two. There isn't any, but Sasha Banks and Asuka have both been dominant forces on an NXT. And Sasha Banks was the champion first. Was involved in, I would say, the greatest collection of NXT women's matches of all time. Wow, what a shot from Asuka. And but she never had to face Asuka. By the time that Asuka came on the scene, Sasha Banks had left NXT. I'm telling you right now, there is always a little bit of resentment at the changing of the guard, and that's what we saw. We're seeing that come to a head here tonight. I know that Sasha Banks has been wanting to test herself against Asuka for a long time, and I wouldn't be surprised if Asuka felt the same way. Wow, nice spinning kick. Oh boy, here we go. Boom! Just barreling into Sasha Banks. But Sasha Banks able to kick out. Excellent suplex from Asuka. Asuka supremely confident. That's always the case, no matter who she's in there against. Sasha Banks just writhing on the mat. Asuka continuing to haven't really brought much attention to it, but has continued to target the arm of Sasha Banks. Just standing over her there. And here we go! Cross arm breaker! Trying to put all her work into action here. It's been in a while, but now Sasha Banks able to counter out of it. Wow. Now Asuka delivering some kicks. Boom! Just rocked Sasha Banks with that kick, but she's in the ropes. And now, was that lapse in time enough? Yes. Sasha Banks survives. Asuka going right back to that arm. Gonna try to lock in the cross arm breaker again. Sasha Banks also needs that arm for the bank statement. Swinging neck breaker there. Sasha Banks dancing around here. Asuka saw that one coming. Here comes another suplex. And right back to the arm. Asuka is looking excellent here. She's not steamrolling Sasha Banks like she has her previous two opponents. But she is definitely beating Sasha Banks right now. So Sasha Banks... Oh no. She's trying to pull out a big move. High risk. It did not pay off. Wow. Three brutal knees. And now, boom! The hip attack again. That's it. As great as Sasha Banks has been in this tournament, she was no match for Asuka. Looks like we're going to see some more sportsmanship tonight. Well, that's big as Sasha Banks. I know that has got to be a tough loss, losing this deep in the semifinals, the last hope for her brand. It is going to be an exclusive Smackdown match for the Women's Championship at Survivor Series as Asuka takes on Nikki Cross. Man, something's got to give in that match. That is going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. But now moving on, our first of two Survivor Series match. I mean, come on. This is huge. Randy Orton of Evolution going to be taking on Seth Rollins of The Shield. And also the United States Champion. Randy Orton has been so successful in the Survivor Series. Comes out. Seth Rollins, though, has just been operating on another level here.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Ric Flair and the Animal, Batista. From St. Louis, Missouri.
And there's a good look at Ric Flair's ass.
At 250 pounds, he is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Seth Rollins has he's just been kicking ass. I mean, that's all there is to it. He's been the United States champion, not for very long, but he's defended it so many times already. Guys on Raw, guys on SmackDown. It's a non-title match tonight. Rollins really not obligated to defend it after all the great defenses he's had. Not to mention Randy Orton really shouldn't be in contention for the United States Championship, being that he is on Raw. But I wouldn't have been surprised if Seth Rollins had just put the title on the line just for fun. It's a big week for Seth Rollins. Regardless of the outcome of this match, he will be at Survivor Series in the Elimination Chamber. If he beats Randy Orton tonight, then he is going to have a long night this Sunday. But it's all worth it if he can capture the World Heavyweight Championship and maybe even win the Survivor Series tournament. Only 6 men remain. Only 4 will remain by the end of tonight. Look at the gold. Striking every time. Huge night for the Shield. As Seth Rollins takes on Randy Orton and Dean Ambrose. Still, these two guys right there in the final 6 of the Survivor Series. That is so impressive that really there can be no doubt that they are the dominant faction in this industry. Just based on that right there. Not to mention all the gold around their waists. So Dean Ambrose will be taking on the World Heavyweight Champion. My God, what a night for him in the main event. Of course, Roman Reigns there as well. Lost in round 2, but hey, matter of fact, I think he lost in round 1. Yeah, he did. He lost to The Rock. But hey, I mean, no shame in that. Still, of course, one half of the tag team champions. Shield will obviously be defending those titles at Survivor Series. It's going to be against Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. Will Kyle O'Reilly still be the Cruiserweight champion? We'll see. Very exciting time here on Wildfire Gaming. Should be an excellent match. 2 of the best right here. Some Randy Orton fans here. Excellent counter by Seth Rollins there. Into the bridge. Into the ropes. Wow. Just a brutal boot to the face, and here comes a knee. Rollins loves utilizing those knees. Just got drilled there by the fist of Randy Orton, though. Hung out to dry on the top rope. That's what they were saying. There's just a shin to the face. This thing breaking out into a slugfest here. Oh boy. Randy Orton raining down shots on Seth Rollins. Rollins is in trouble. You do not want to be on the mat against a man as vicious as Randy Orton. Wow. Seth Rollins almost lost it there. Would have been a huge victory for Randy Orton. A huge blow to Seth Rollins in the Shield. Nice fireman's carry with a technically sound Orton. Oh boy. Well, this looks like it's going to be brutal. Boom! What impact off that hanging neck breaker. And Orton is rolling here. Well, a very quick kick out that time by Seth Rollins. Oh, here we go. It's draping DDT time already. Wow. That could be it. We've seen Randy Orton win many a match with that draping DDT. Oh, he's not finished. Boom! That's it! And Seth Rollins kicked out at 1. I don't know if I've ever seen one kick out of the RKO that quick. That has got to be frustrating for Randy Orton, but Orton going right back to work the Iceman. Trained by the legendary Ric Flair. Who's here, obviously watching alongside Batista, the enforcer of Evolution. Orton has really controlled the majority of this match against Seth Rollins. Not necessarily the most focused attack, just hitting everything. Oh, measured shot right to the face. There's some Ric Flair in that. Oh! That was a big shot. Suplex to float over. To the ropes. Uh-oh, now Seth Rollins distracted by Batista. You know Randy Orton's going to take advantage of that. Wow! That's unique. Oh! Something like an RKO right there. Wait a minute. Oh no! The shit! Wait a minute! You can't do this! God! God! What were they thinking? Well, I guess that's it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
Well, shifting gears here, I would expect that this is going to be somebody who's actually going to be trying to win his match. Finn Balor coming off a huge victory over Nick Jackson. Qualifying for this Cruiserweight Championship match. Comes just days before Kyle O'Reilly heads to Survivor Series to try to become the tag team champion alongside Roderick Strong. There's a strong chance that Finn Balor will also be involved in Survivor Series as a part of the traditional Survivor Series match, the 8-man elimination. And remember, the winner of that match wins the final 4 spots in the Royal Rumble for his brand. people are going to be jockeying for position for the best spots heading into the Royal Rumble. It's going to be based on rankings and you know, wins, rather than up to chance, as it has been in years past. Very excited about that. Finn Balor would love to become Cruiserweight Champion. He has the chance to do it tonight. And the first time he's ever held that title in WWE, or Wildfire Gaming, whatever the fuck you want to call this company. There's Bobby Fish. And there's Kyle O'Reilly. No member of the Undisputed Era ever walks alone, that's for sure. There's a shot at some air. Oh boy.
Introducing the challenger from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
A crazed look at the eye of Finn Balor.
Introducing the champion from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Kyle O'Reilly.
He's been a great Cruiserweight Champion at that. Wow, that's a shot. People love that Michinoku driver, let me tell you. Oh! Horrible landing for Kyle O'Reilly off that German suplex. My goodness. And somehow he's fighting it off. What a counter from Finn Balor from the seated position. That was ridiculous. Brain Buster! Oh! Dragon. Kyle, his lifeless carcass. And just arm dragging the hell out of it. Finn Balor, whenever he was running with the Bullet Club in Japan, or he and Carl Anderson invented it, he was a dominant force in their junior heavyweight division. Love to do the same thing to the Cruiserweight division here on Smackdown. It's not exclusively to Smackdown, but damn near is. Oh, the sling blade, nobody does it better. Oh, Finn Balor heading to the outside. Up there with the Bullet Club, flanking him where he's most comfortable. Oh, that was rough. Obviously, it would behoove Finn Balor to take the action back in the ring. Not as important for Kyle O'Reilly, who would retain the title regardless. Oh, look at this. And transitioning into that oddly shaped suplex. Kyle O'Reilly's so unique in the ring. Look at this. I mean, who else is going to do that? Oh, here we go. Now we're going to nail him with the shotgun dropkick. Kyle O'Reilly survives. Finn Balor measured him. Oh, here we go. 1916. Boom! That's it. Oh no. But the referee decided not to count and said gonna deal with Roderick Strong. Balor frustrated, can't get himself disqualified, but he can't attack Roderick Strong. Sling Blade. There's one for Bobby Fish. Wow. He is destroying the Undisputed Era. Oh, but finally the numbers game. I mean, I don't know if he expected Kyle O'Reilly to just sit there and watch. Right into the barricade. And again, this is not good for Finn Balor. Referee up to a count of 5. Balor is hurt. He's reeling here. And it's going to be Kyle O'Reilly that brings the action back in the ring. What a fighting champion is O'Reilly. He is bringing prestige to that Cruiserweight Championship with every match. Phenomenal champion. So many great champions here on this brand right now. Although we're certainly not the most wise move by Seth Rollins to get himself disqualified. I don't know what he was thinking there in that last match. Boom! Big shot with the knee. Go back to the strange arm stretch here. Oh, into a cover. Finn Balor kicking out of 1. Oh. So Finn Balor's thinking here. Sunset flip. Whoa. Wow. What's this? Oh! Finn Balor taking out everybody in his path. I think he might have been thinking coup de grace there on Kyle O'Reilly, but O'Reilly's up. Oh. Well, whatever he was thinking, I don't think it was that. As Kyle O'Reilly takes a back bump. Man. here we go. Now they're taking a lot of time. Oh, but it paid off. Coup de grace. New champion. That was a screw job there. Resulted in Finn Balor just beating the hell out of Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong. There wasn't really a whole lot they could do to retaliate. Well, actually they could have. Gotten Kyle O'Reilly disqualified. Very competitive match. Kyle O'Reilly wasn't really able to hit the big shots like Finn Balor was.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Finn Balor.
Massive victory for Finn Balor, as he becomes the Cruiserweight Champion for the first time. And he will almost certainly be involved in the Survivor Series 8-man, but here we go. The Shield going to have to come back out here after Seth Rollins eliminated himself from the Survivor Series. I just can't believe that. I mean, after going through Kyle O'Reilly, going through John Cena, to just throw it all away like that, I don't understand. Maybe they didn't think they would get disqualified. I can't tell you. They're coming back out here. And now Dean Ambrose going to get his shot at the World Champion. Winner of this match will face Randy Orton in the semifinals, which will take place at Survivor Series along with the finals. Well, you know, now that I think about it, if Seth Rollins would have won that match and Dean Ambrose would have won this one, it would have been Shield Brother versus Shield Brother at Survivor Series. Maybe they wanted to avoid that. It's putting a lot of faith in Dean Ambrose, though, when he's going to take on this man. Seth Rollins, regardless of the outcome of this, Seth Rollins will feel the wrath of AJ Styles, as both will be in the Elimination Chamber. Let's take you through the lineup of that match. That will be the main event of Survivor Series.
From Gainesville, Georgia,
of course, the World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
At 218 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
In that match, obviously World Heavyweight Champion AJ Styles, Hardcore / United Kingdom Champion Shawn Michaels, Intercontinental Champion Edge, Shinsuke Nakamura, John Cena, and the United States Champion Seth Rollins. That is the collection of the cream of the crop of this industry. Imagine if AJ Styles gets past Dean Ambrose here, he could potentially have to compete in 3 matches at Survivor Series. The last one of which he'll have to defend that World Heavyweight Championship inside Elimination Chamber against 5 other guys. I mean, if I was AJ Styles, I might consider throwing this just like Seth Rollins threw it against Randy Orton. That might have been another factor as to why Seth Rollins did that. He wants to have be 100% in the Elimination Chamber. The World Heavyweight Championship on the line. It's a lot of things to consider. There's also the prestige of being the inaugural winner of the Survivor Series tournament. It's never been done before. And it has been absolutely grueling. AJ Styles has fought his way past Sting and Eddie Guerrero to get here. Dean Ambrose had an unbelievable match against Johnny Gargano in round 1. Which AJ Styles got a bye from. Ambrose went on to beat Ric Flair and then Matt Jackson. He's the last remaining member of the Shield in this tournament. AJ Styles, since becoming the World Heavyweight Champion, as a matter of fact, just since being a part of Wildfire Gaming, undefeated. And believe me, that's not for lack of having matches either. Whoa, wow, oh my goodness. That was vicious. Ambrose is a scary guy to be in there with. And you got a glimpse of why that is right there. God. Wow. Nice catch there. Here we go. Dropping him right on the knee. Ambrose kicked out. AJ Styles not going to waste any time. He wants to hit the phenomenal forearm. Boom! Oh no! Ambrose saw it coming. What a counter there. Uh-oh. Big discus clothesline. The champ's in trouble. Able to get out of that dirty deeds, which is certainly what Ambrose was going for there. Ambrose right back on the attack. Not even a 1 count on the champion. Oh, but in the ropes. He was going for the calf crusher, but Dean Ambrose was, luckily for him, in the ropes. Oh my goodness, and here we go. Styles Clash. Thanks for coming. Wait a minute. Referee distracted by Roman Reigns. The Shield paying dividends. Reigns. Oh! Blasted with a sledgehammer by the champ. Oh, but Dean Ambrose had time to recover. this. The champion will not be denied. And still Dean Ambrose survives. But here we go! Oh no! And again Ambrose got out of the way, and again he countered that sidewalk slam attempt. What a shot right there. Didn't counter at that time. That spinning backhand from AJ Styles right to the jaw of Dean Ambrose. That got him flush. Now Ambrose is in trouble. Repeated forearm strikes, or elbow strikes rather, right to the head of Dean Ambrose. Ambrose has been busted open from those vicious elbows from AJ Styles. Right to the leg. Is that the prelude? Oh no, going back to this. A third time! You gotta be kidding me. Good God! Right in the center of the ring, and the referee again distracted by Roman Reigns. Referee's ejected. Oh my God! How is... Ambrose is... Oh! Face first! But AJ Styles is up! Are you kidding me? But Ambrose was ready! Oh my gosh, what a sequence! Kick. My God. I'm telling you, AJ Styles, he's unbelievable, man. And now, after all that, it's over. Good God. AJ Styles is going to Survivor Series in more ways than one. So the semifinals are set. It will be AJ Styles versus Randy Orton and Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Styles, the sole representative of the blue brand. And he's also the world heavyweight champion. And remember, the winner of this tournament, the big point is that they get a shot at the world champion at Royal Rumble. What would happen if AJ Styles wins? Well, that's a bridge we'll have to cross when we get to it. Thank you for joining us, everybody.